No, I don't care. It's poor life decisions. We have more than enough funds in this check to fuck around with like $500. $24 is not gonna be bad. Or no, it's 20. Anyway, I'm gonna be opening these while I'm talking, so you guys actually have something sort of entertaining to watch. And where was I talking about?
We're done if you want to join us.
I'm gonna be doing this because I want the thing to stay stable.
Okay.
Anyway, so where was I? Hitsu? Riviera?
Oh, you had just switched in and we're talking about the Halloween costume.
Oh,
and he
cool.
Went, that's not overweight.
You mean, My Hero?
Yeah. That.
So, one of the things that I really like about Sapphire is that she kind of takes after her father. Like, she really, really likes being a hero and likes helping people and all of that. I am very sure her mother hates that.
Misty, while she loves her idealistic husband and would go to the ends of the earth and level a continent, she doesn't know how she'd do it, but she'd do it for him and would kill, hide a body, and in that order for him, she finds his idealism taxing. But that's just based upon her own past history. Though it's that idealism that she fell in love with, so it's kind of a double-edged sword for her.
My main problem with what he was saying wasn't, you can comment on a character all you want. Go ahead. You know, say it doesn't make sense in the lore or whatever, but do it respectfully, because this character probably took a lot of time to make. In a Naruto RP we're doing, because I don't know what her YouTube name is, Sarge's sister wanted to play Lord Third, who is very dead.
He died too soon.
Hashtag died too soon. But we are literally redconning all of the deaths. By the way, if you're the one watching, sorry we haven't texted you about that yet. But now you know.
Please tell me she is the one watching.
We'll find out if she comments. But anyway, as I was saying, well, we got the Genji skin. But anyway, as I was saying, so he goes on and he starts saying that according to the lore, someone that powerful can exist, because Sapphire eventually does get 100% of One for All. Now this takes a lot of training and a lot of effort on her part, but she does eventually get there.
And I want to preference, it was not passed to her by her father. Well, I mean it was, just not, eat this. It was, she was born with it because she's the child of the One for All holder.
Thus, she just has it. And he was saying, well, she doesn't have the dark story to be a One for All holder.
Not every One for All holder needs a dark story. Arguably, Toshinari's story isn't really all that dark. Yes, he lost his sensei, but like, up until and he was quirkless, but that's kind of as dark as it got up until like the later years when he realized that one of his greatest enemies basically kidnapped his sensei's grandchild, but that's not backstory, that's current story. So that person's argument is kind of fucking valid. Same for Deku.
Well, not only that, but can I just bring up a point myself?
No. Bigger.
Who says it needs to be dark in the first place? Seriously, why is it that realism equates dark story for anyone, and especially when it comes to a tulpa? Usually, I'm speaking from the 3 or 4 other tulpa I have met. They're pretty light-spirited due to the fact that they really don't have much. What do I want to say that? How do I want to say this? They don't have a whole lot, usually anyway, they don't have a whole lot of time to hang out with their friends or anything, so there's really no reason to sit there and be all gloom and doom about it. If you're getting what I'm trying to say, you're way more awesome.
But in the same breath, if, you know, you want them to have a tragic backstory, it's also, you know, not incorrect. There's not really an incorrect way to make an OC.
Do you think Sarge needs the Will-O-Wisp skin?
Yes.
Cool. And let's hope we get the Diva skin, too.
I want the Diva skin, but it's like 3,000, isn't it?
Yeah, well, this one was 1,000.
Hey,
anyway.
People.
What?
Gabe. We need the Torbjorn back to...
That's me.
Getting the point.
Anyway, so as I was saying, and this conversation continued like that. Well, she doesn't really need to have a tragic backstory, though in my opinion she doesn't really have the best backstory either, because she was literally running for her life trying to find her parents, which, yeah, no, that's not like filled with blood, gore, and tears, but it's still really difficult and mentally taxing.
Yeah, because she was kidnapped right after she was born. Her parents told that she had been a stillborn, and then separated, found out later on that that was not true, and was separated from each other for 16 years. Like, that's pretty tragic when you think about it.
Is she missing limbs? No. Is she sexually assaulted? No. I stay the hell away from that, though. I don't play around with that stuff. That's not okay. But that's how I make OCs. There isn't really a wrong answer here, like Hitsugai said. And the thing that you have to really consider, especially when you're talking to a tulpa, but when you're talking to anybody, you can't just assume that their character is just someone that they threw together in 5 seconds and don't give a shit about.
My D&D players out here that may or may not be watching, you feel this on a hard, solid level. I know you do. You feel this on a fundamental level.
And no offense to those D&D players that may or not be watching, I'm not just talking to you, but I'm talking to everybody. Because tulpa are very secretive. We have to be. So a lot of times the only chance we get to express ourselves is through an OC, is through a created character, or is through a fan fiction. And it's high time we stop making fun of that.